Hello, greetings everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Happy March. I'm Craig Nolan.
And I'm Daniel Pineda.
My name's Adele Quo. Stay dry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adele.
Go ahead.
Thanks all of you for joining us for our first show in
It's
March.
okay.
News for Seniors classes. That's what it looks like. Okay. We have what we think is a great show, so hang around for about the next 30 minutes. News and Community Bulletin Board. Adele is here with...
It's easy being green.
Green. I love that. A song is coming. A song is coming for that. North
have
Beckerman
jingles.
and his Brain Healthy Minute. News for Seniors. And Miriam Gennari and her guests with an interview, and that's our show. But before we go, a social media reminder from my partner.
Absolutely, Mr. Nolan. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1, and also facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News.
All right. Thanks, Daniel. Here we go with the first of our news items. This is breaking news, we think. Well, the FBI is offering a reward for information leading to the arrest and capture, as they say, of a band of local bank robbers. The so-called Black Hat Bandits have robbed about 8 banks in the D.C. metro area since early January. They dress in black from head to toe, complete with black ski masks or fake black beards to cover their faces. They wear winter coats and either a winter knit cap or a wide-brimmed hat. The reward for information that leads to their identification, arrest, and conviction is up to $30,000 now. However, you should be warned that they're considered armed and dangerous, so be careful. For information, if you have any information on any of these Black Hat Bandits, here's the number to call, 202-278-2000 or 410-265-8080, or you can visit tips.fbi.gov, or bankrobbers.fbi.gov to pass along any information that you may have on the Black Hat Bandits. Daniel.
Well, Craig, Arlington County Fire Department responded to an Ebola scare the morning of Thursday, February the 26th in Clarendon. The Arlington resident who lives at a luxury apartment building on North Irvin Street in Clarendon was taken to a Virginia hospital center. The person was discharged, but the county's public health department said it will continue to monitor this person for the length of Virginia's Department of the Ebola incubation period, which is 21 days. And if you have any questions about Ebola or this recent incident, visit the county website. That's at arlingtonva.us, or call Virginia's Department of Health Ebola Call Center. Their number is 877-275-8342.
All right, Daniel, news from the county board now. The Arlington County Board has voted unanimously, 5-0, on a property tax rate that is 1.5 cents above the calendar year for 2014, the real estate tax rate, that is, for calendar year 2014. The 2015 tax rate is now $1.011, about $1.01 per $100 of assessed value. This includes the stormwater sanitary district tax of 0.013 cents. There'll be public hearings on the budget this month. They're coming up on March 4 and March 26. March 4 is already gone. March 26. The tax rate should be confirmed by April. By law, the county board cannot choose a rate that is higher than what has already been posted. However, it can choose a rate that is lower. Stay tuned for that. Daniel.
Well, Craig, on February the 17th, the county's school board voted on whether to make Wilson School a historic site, but the unanimous vote was no against local group objections. This paves the way for the building to be torn down and replaced by a larger, taller school building to house H.B. Woodlawn and Stratford school programs.
All right, sounds like Wilson School is coming down. Sad to hear about that one. Anyway, on more news now, March is Arts in the Schools Month, and Arlington Public Schools invites the community to join in the celebration. This was created in 1961. It's an annual observance to emphasize the value of arts education and to encourage support for quality school arts programs. Throughout March, the school system will hold a number of concerts, arts festivals, workshops, recitals, poetry readings and plays, and a lot more. A complete list of all the events is available in the Arts in the Schools Month brochure. Get yours as soon as you can. Daniel.
Well, Craig, it's that time You know.
Is it that time?
Yeah.
Oh, we're done with news. Holy cow, how did that happen? Here we go with the next of our featured segments here on the Arlington Weekly News is Adele Quo with
It's Easy Being Green. Hey, Adele.
Hey everyone, and my name is Adele Quo, and I have my friend here, my mentor here, Joe Treefrog.
Pretty perky there.
Yes, he is. Well, we're going to talk about Arlingtonians for a Clean Environment. They normally have a Green Living Expo that coincides with Earth Day in April. But it looks like they're taking a sabbatical this 2015 to explore ideas to better serve our community in promoting green lifestyles. If you would like to contribute ideas, feel free to contact ACE via email at office@arlingtonenvironment.org or call 703-228-6427. For 2015, ACE partnered with the Arlington Home and Garden Show and the Columbia Pike Revitalization Organization to offer Green at Home at Arlington's best remodeling event this coming Saturday, March 7th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Thomas Jefferson Community Center located at 3501 2nd Street South. Join the fun, the interactive experience to learn about green living. It's going to be free to attend, plus lots of free parking on site. So for the latest information on green products and technologies for your home and garden, visit ACE Green at Home. They have a special section within the show. The vendor topics will include healthy homes, eco-friendly transportation, green cleaning, energy efficiency, sustainable food, and more. In their new Ask an Expert area, people from Green Home Choice program will be able to answer your questions such as, what is a green home and why should you build a green home? Also new this year, expanded landscape design and outdoor living exhibitor booths. So visit the home show between 10 and 3 and you could win a brand new 40-inch LED TV. $1 raffle tickets at the entrance, but the first 100 visitors get a free ticket. And you can enjoy free classes and workshops. You notice I like that word, free, free, free. A chance to have your antiques and jewelry appraised for free. And one-stop shopping to get all your home remodeling questions answered. You can find out about Arlington County zoning and permit rules before starting a home improvement project this spring. And remember, it's easy being green, especially if you visit ACE Green at Home.
Very nice. Good stuff. Thanks,
Great
Adele.
stuff.
We have to
Thank
get
you,
Joe T-Frog a rain barrel to sit in or something.
Yes,
Or
that would be
coats,
fun.
'cause
That
it's
could be
getting
his
cold.
new throne, a rain
All
barrel.
right.
Very good. Thanks, Adele.
Thank you,
We
Adele.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, as promised now on this edition of the Arlington Weekly News, happy March, our first show in March 2015. Here is our CBB file. And here we go. Team Kids is coming to Arlington. Team Kids, Inc. is a nonprofit organization that is focusing on nurturing leadership in children. The Team Kids Challenge is a 4-week program offered at the schools during lunchtime. Since 2001, more than 100,000 students in California schools have completed the Team Kids Challenge. Collectively, students have raised more than $480,000 for the local charities through participation in Team Kids programs. The programs are brought to the students at no cost to the school or the children, and 100%, all of it, 100% of the resources go directly to benefit the students chosen in their community charities. Got that? Okay. Daniel.
Well, Craig, on Friday, March the 20th, Team Kids will have a Team Kids Carnival at Key and Oak Ridge Elementary Schools. Team Kids Carnivals are held during lunch and recess. Team Kid Carnivals have already been held at Hoffman, Boston, and Claremont schools. Craig.
All right, Daniel, and also our CBB items, I'll get it right yet. If you're making your list of things to do on St. Patrick's Day, here's one for you. You can line up your spots to visit the St. Patrick's Day pub crawl. Then you may want to add the Shamrock Bar Crawl to your list. This event will be held on Saturday, March 21. You can join thousands of green-clad revelers equipped with commemorative mugs for an outing that includes pizza, party favors, St. Patrick's Day beads, and plenty of brew to moisten your spirit. Mugs as well, courtesy of participating restaurants. You can get more details and the link where you can register at www.projectevents, all one word, projectevents.com. The cost is $20, $20, and pizza is $2 a slice. And that pizza is provided by Bronx Pizza Kitchen here in Arlington, right at 3100 Clarendon Boulevard. Sounds like a good time.
I'm sure you have that on your
calendar. And a good time will be had by all, Daniel.
Well, Craig, as we mentioned in the news section, March is Arts in the Schools Month at Arlington Public Schools. And here are some events you'll want to know about to participate. On Monday, March the 9th, there will be a scholastic ceremony at Washington Lee High School. There will also be an exhibit opening at the Central Library that starts at 6:30 p.m. that day. The exhibit will run until March the 25th. On the Mondays of March the 9th and the 16th, Arlington Public Schools, in conjunction with the Signature Theater Signature in the Schools program, will present Veni Vidi Vici at 8 p.m. On March the 17th, which is a Tuesday, there will be a junior honors band, orchestra, elementary chorus, and middle school chorus performance at Kenmore Middle School at 7 p.m. On Tuesday, March the 24th, Washington Lee School's Pyramid Jazz Festival will start at 7 p.m.
Veni Vidi Vici. What is that? I used to know what that meant. Also on our CBB items on Wednesday, April 8th, Arlington Public Library's Central Library will host another Arlington Reads event. Author Jesmyn Ward will talk about her memoir, Men We Reaped, I guess. Ward's book focuses on 5 African-American males who lose their lives due to narcotics, homicide, and misfortune. Ms. Ward is an English professor at Tulane University and past winner of the 2011 National Book Awards. That's coming up at the Central Library. Check it out. Daniel.
Check it out. Well, if you can submit a few sentences explaining what books best speak to you about race and the African American experience, then you could win a copy of Jesmyn Ward's book, Men We Reaped. Submissions must be received before the March 18th winner announcement. To participate by leaving a comment describing your thoughts in the comments on the library event page on Jesmyn Ward's visit.
All right, Daniel, and stick around. Our News for Seniors file is coming up right after we hear from Nort Beckerman and his Brain Healthy Minute. Here's Nort.
Hi, I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. Have you given your brain a name? Even though it weighs only 3 pounds, giving your brain a name will help you think of it as another person, a person that you have to take care of. I've named my brain Henry. Now the question, is that little person in good health? If it could talk, your little person would probably tell you they were in good health when they were younger. They were getting plenty of physical exercise, learning all kinds of new things. Their diet was just so-so. They needed some fruits and vegetables, ate more sweet stuff than they should have, probably drank too much soda and not enough water. And all that sugar, it kept piling on, and it still does. I'm constantly under attack from oxidants. I'm exhausted from fighting them. Too many get through and do all kinds of damage. Blood deliveries have slowed down. After all these years, I'm pretty beaten up. I try to do a good job, but with all of this damage, it's really hard, and I don't have the right materials to fix it. It just gets harder and harder. I can't retrieve information like I used to. Processing new information is difficult. Please help me. I know I can get healthy again and do a really good job. I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. I'll see you next time for a Brain Healthy Minute.
All right, thanks, Nort. Train your brain, learn something new every day, and eat right, eat healthy, and exercise. Thanks, Nort Beckerman and Brain Healthy Minute.
Thank you, Nort.
All right, as promised now in this edition of the Arlington Weekly News, our first show in March 2015. Moving right along, here's our News for Seniors file. Got my News for Seniors glasses on, they're working. If you enjoy classical music and want to learn more about the composers and their music, you'll enjoy this free FRWE free program that's being sponsored by the Alliance for Arlington Senior Programs and is being put on at Langston Brown every second Monday of the month at 1 in the afternoon. This Monday, David Gray will be playing and discussing the music of Johann Sebastian Bach. For more information, call Langston Brown. Here's their number. It should be on the screen there, right down there somewhere. 703-228-6300. Call Langston Brown.
Call them.
Call them up.
Well, Langston Brown Senior Center will also host an open forum on enhanced services for Arlington's senior community. Arlington's Commission on Aging is sponsoring this event on the future of aging for the public to attend. The event starts at 11:30 a.m. on Monday, March the 16th. To register, call 703-228-6300.
All right, Daniel, and next in our News for Seniors file, AARP's Smart Drivers class for seniors could be your ticket to a discount on your car insurance premiums. The two-day class runs from 9 to 1 every day. Class will cover rules of the road and defensive driving techniques in an ever-increasing and congested traffic environment. Ain't that the truth? The classes will be held at Aurora Hills Senior Center Thursday, March 12th and Friday, March 13th. Cost is $20 for non-members and $15 if you're an ARP member. To find out more and to register, give them a call. Here's their number on the screen there, 703-228-5722. Daniel.
Craig, this is a story that Adele will like. There will be a free Arlington Master Gardener discussion on necessary steps for the spring planting season. The discussion will cover soil amendments, ordering seed, sharpening tools, removing weeds, and where to plant. It will be on it will be on Wednesday, March the 11th at 2 p.m. at Langston Brown Senior Center. Call 703-228-6300 to register, and we're sure you'll have all the details.
Soil amendments.
Yes.
They used to call that fertilizer? Oh, okay. Compost. Very good. Thanks, Adele. All right, probate. Boy, if you want to find out about probate and other things about wills and trusts and all that sort of thing, ensuring that your will is valid can be a mystery. Indeed, it can. Elder law attorney Ed Zetlin will be demystifying, hopefully, some of this process on Wednesday, March 11 at 1 in the afternoon at Langston Brown Senior Center. He will explain what probate is, the pros and cons, and other factors worth consideration. To register for this FREE-free program, give them a call. Here's their number, 703-228-6300. Daniel.
Well, Craig, for free confidential legal assistance for seniors, look no further than Legal Services of Northern Virginia. They cover a variety of issues such as Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid consumer, and housing laws. And they will also be making appointments for Tuesday, that's March the 10th, which will take place at the Walter Reed Senior Center. And to make an appointment, just give them a call. That's at Legal Services at 703-778-6800.
All right, Daniel, that's it. Thanks to Judy Musabny of OSAP, Office
Thank
of
you,
Senior
Judy.
Adult Programs, for helping us out and sending us these announcements. We appreciate it. And we'll be back with a quick bye-bye if we have time right after we hear from Miriam Gennari and her guest. Here's Miriam.
Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. I'm Miriam Gennari, and today my guests are two students from T.C. Williams High School, and they are members of their own robotics team, and your team is called Titan Robotics, is it not?
Yes. It is.
Okay, so this is Daggem Samuel, thank you for joining us, and Robert Lee.
Yes.
And you're co-captains of this team.
Yes, right.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what FIRST Robotics is, the competition, and how you got involved. Daggem?
Well, FIRST stands for Inspiration of Science and Technology. And it's a wonderful program that tries to get young people involved with technology and science and mostly robotics. We got involved through a mentor that came to us and said, hey, this is a robotics competition that's around. You guys don't have a robotics team currently, and I would love to help you make one. And Robert and I volunteered to be captains on the first day, so...
And this is a rookie team. You've never done anything like this before.
That's correct.
We had no experience, anything. We volunteered to be the captains to start the team, and we recruited many people from the school, and we have every people from, all the support from the school.
Well, that's what surprised me, the number of different groups on your team.
Right.
You have a marketing team. Well, tell me some of the teams that you have.
We have marketing team, design team, build team, electric team, and
We have a programming team
programming
also.
team.
Programming team. Now, it's made up of men and women, young ladies, right? And you are, am I correct, a sophomore at TC
I
Williams?
am.
And you're a senior this
Yes.
year. Okay, so this has taken a lot of work. I understand these programs do that. They present a problem to you. What is the problem that your team is dealing with?
Well, the problem that we got this year is called Recycle Rush, and it's all about using the robot in order to maneuver objects such as boxes and bins, mainly recycling bins. And we assume that the boxes will contain recyclable materials in them, and we'd be able to pick them up in, say, a warehouse setting and move them to places where they can then be organized and the factory deals with them.
Well, that's wonderful because then people won't have to use their own personal energy
Right.
to lift them or transport them, right? And then you can also kind of figure out the warehouse and map it out
Right.
so that it's all in the memory.
Yeah.
All autonomous.
So how was it? How did it go? I mean, I would imagine that it takes a lot of room to build a robot like that.
Yeah, we built our robot in Tech Shop in Arlington, Crystal City, and they are one of our sponsor. They gave us $5,000 worth of equipment, and we built our robot in a small room. It
Right.
was a small
It
room.
took us about 6 weeks
Yeah.
to get everything together. We had great teams just working on things, totally focused, great enthusiasm
And
across the team.
dedicated.
Right.
I think it's remarkable that you can get students to come and spend their entire weekends
Yeah.
and from early in the morning till evening working on something like this. And so, well, how did it go? Did you accomplish your task?
We built our robot, Christopher, and it's a functional
It's yeah, I mean,
robot.
it's a beautiful creation. We did not think we would get this far in 6 weeks.
Okay, well, I do, in only 6 weeks, you have a functioning robot, and you brought some video of that robot.
Right.
And so we're going to take a look at it. But I also want to say that with all of the teams that you have working, your design team and your fundraising team, you also were able to bring on some sponsors. Tell me who your sponsors are.
Well, we got something like 2,500 from Booz Allen. We also had 3,500 just from individual donors.
And 5,000 from Tech Shop, and 5,000 from General Motor, and 6,000 from the first robotic competition
Right.
organization.
Wow, it requires a lot of money to have a program like that. And TC Williams, correct me if I'm wrong, is the only high school in Alexandria, isn't that?
Yeah, that's
city?
correct.
Yes.
Okay, so, and how big was your team?
We
About
have
30 people.
right. That's correct.
30 people. Okay, and now the competition, you're going to be competing just specifically on this recycling project, but will there be other components? Or is it basically just your robot that you're?
We will have 2 other robots to work with us, and they're our alliance, which we have to pick
You're
from a large group of numbers. And what else?
And yeah, so we basically work through the alliances, and we might change alliances every once in a while. So we might be put with different groups, and we might choose our own groups.
Yeah.
But other than that, this will be our robot for this year because we have a problem and we've solved it. Next year will be a totally different problem though.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're going to compete again next year.
Definitely.
Build a new robot to finish the task.
All right, well, let's take a look at what you've accomplished this year. And I know that you've worked a long time for this, and this is a small clip of a lot of work. Let's take a look.
Roll video.
Now, what's happening here?
They're lifting, Christopher's lifting a tote and a recycle bin and trying to stack it on another tote.
Wow,
That-
you made it challenging.
Well, I mean, it's mainly the design part that's the most challenging part. As you can see, there's mentors right there. We have Keith from the Navy helping us. In the background, we have Joey who's from...
And this is Tech Shop.
Right.
Yeah, it's in Tech Shop.
And he's from another team.
Teams.
Who's competed before, so he
Yeah.
had a lot of experience helping us.
So
And we
there's a
had
lot of
parents.
cooperation here, and your
Right.
parents as well.
Right, we can see Mrs. Morris right there filming.
Okay, now it looks like you accomplished not only your task, but it also looks like you used some your mechanics, the way in which you grabbed it. Was this all personal? You guys designed this?
Yeah, we designed it.
I am so impressed. Now we need to make sure that people get there to support your team because you've worked so hard. So tell me the who, what, why, and when.
The who will be us. Titan Robotics, TC Williams' only first robotics team. The when will be the 27th, Friday, 28th and 29th.
And it's going to be in George Mason University Patriot Center.
At the Patriot Center. That is wonderful. Well,
Sure,
congratulations. And I also want to especially thank Basma Abbas. She is the co-producer of this show, and she helped gather all the information, the photos, the video, and get these gentlemen here. Good luck in your competition. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for watching The Sustainable Scoop. I'm Miriam Gennari. Back to the news desk.
It changes. All right, just like in the movie. Thanks, Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam.
And those robotics guys from TC Williams, like in the movie The Graduate, when they said plastics, it's like robotics.
I think we could use a few of them in the garden.
In the garden?
I think so.
Take out the trash,
Taking
whatever.
out the trash,
robotics.
digging
Good
plant
stuff.
beds. All right.
Well, we appreciate it. Thanks
Thank
to our crew and staff and everybody here in the studio who helped us put this show together. And thanks to all of you for watching. Next week, if you're there, we'll be here and we'll do it all again. Have a safe week. Bye-bye.
Bye.